Alright, so we have successfully stopped Pro-Machination. But, in the past, we have another objective. We still need to stop Pro-Magination. Was that what they called it? God, I fucking hope that's what they called it.
This feeling in the air.
Question.
Could it be Wiseman?
Like, if we've stopped the one thing, and now we're also stopping the other thing.
No.
But like, if we stop the other thing, does that not kind of
don't even mention Wiseman.
invalidate the stopping of the first thing? What side are we on?
Sagi is very definitely taking the true neutral stance here.
Beyond reckoning is very close.
I'll let you decide whether that's a good or a bad thing.
Just stop everything. Anybody who's trying to accomplish anything, anywhere, for any purpose, must be stopped. That's the only way we can get anything done.
So, the one nice thing is that now that we've handled all that other business, the fire on the battlefield has all gone out, so we can actually, like, maneuver ourselves now. Get some of these chests that were blocked.
Lasting changes to an environment? Like, stuff happening? Acknowledgement of the world being in any way dynamic? And it happens in the past? That's simply incredible. Just perfect, no notes. I guess, like, I would hope that this stuff is good.
Yeah, this is pretty solid stuff. These are level 3 finishers. There's a good holy weapon for Gilo on the last screen. And there's a save point here. I highly recommend you use it.
I mean, I'm getting a vibe.
Wiseman is not a fight to be taken lightly.
I mean, I would hope not. I mean, at least we actually get to, like, actually fight him this time. Unlike whatever the hell happened last time. What did happen last time? It just faded to black and everyone died on the way back to their home planet.
Now this is peculiar. Delightful nonetheless.
Like, wait a minute. You guys are having a flashback.
Come, Black Dragon!
This is metaphysically fascinating.
You know, all the better before I eat your hearts, to note that they're a little weird, all things considered.
Here are the hearts we promised. Together we shall have a feast.
It's like, we're not even pretending to be involved with, like, those other guys anymore, are we? We're just here. We're just doing whatever. Wiseman should be like, who the fuck are you?
Alright, well, before we can fight Wiseman, we have to fight his dragon. And this fight kind of sucks. It's honestly probably harder than the Wiseman fight itself, although not by a lot. They're both quite difficult.
I was just gonna say that whole conceit makes me think about Kuja in Final Fantasy IX. Famously a guy who also you had to fight a dragon before you could fight him. I think that dragon was supposed to be a character and just nothing really came of it. I don't really know what was up with that. Sorry, go on.
So, the thing with the Black Dragon is that, like I said, like everything else, he hits for a moderate amount of damage, and then he has a big party-wide sweeping attack. The thing about him is that he uses Crimson Catharsis a lot. Like, it's way more frequent than, like, any other boss that has a knockdown skill. So, this is... like you really gotta stay on top of your healing here. dark armor is highly recommended.
Yeah, I can see this just being... yeah... Also, like, what the hell? We're supposed to be the ones doing the catharsis here. He's not allowed to have catharsis. That's illegal. But also using that many knockdown attacks like that, it's like... I mean, yeah, stuff's supposed to be difficult, but you know, the standard video games difficulty versus bullshit. Just insert all that. Just pretend I said all of that discourse here, now, in the space of like 10 seconds.
I don't know if we've ever remarked upon this, but you may occasionally notice that he heals himself. That's not like a thing specific to him. If you have a light or a dark weapon equipped, and in this case the Black Dragon has an automatic dark weapon, every time you kill somebody, you just automatically get back like 5% of the damage you did.
Huh. So is just, you know, game mechanic consistency? I guess?
But yeah, this fight can go very wrong very fast.
I guessed. Like, yeah, generally feels bad. Don't like it.
I got a lot of mileage out of Ghost Arrow into Spirit Light Quiver because that's a combo for Gilo that, you know, one, does a whole bunch of light damage, but also heals them for like 500 damage after the fact.
Multi-purpose.
Another foe vanquished.
Getting the most stuff done. Well, now to do the thing that we actually came for, I guess.
Oh, so you've butchered the great black dragon. The delights never cease.
Yes, this was
What
totally
color
part of my
will
plan.
your Magnus be?
You fools, you've given me the combat data necessary to defeat you. He seems like the combat data type.
Oh, he's absolutely a combat data type.
Come, be one with us.
What did they tell the voice actor for this? Also, okay, fine, just not...
May my blade be sharp.
Just gonna let the ambience continue, huh?
Yeah, Wiseman doesn't have like an actual combat theme. It's like kind of that same moody thing that just plays over the whole boss fight. Anyway, unlike the dragon, Wiseman is a dickhead. I mean, the dragon was also a dickhead, but like this guy is an extreme dickhead. All of his basic attacks do steal HP. He has Illusory Chaos, which does a nice solid 1200 and knocks everybody down. And he has one other little toy up his sleeve called Cast Away Your Carnal Robes, which thankfully does very little damage, but it will destroy all of your equipped stuff.
Cool.
So if you had, say, a 20-use weapon equipped, no, fuck you, actually. It's gone now.
That's like a thing that you do in, like, the literal final boss fight of a game. I mean, you get it back, right?
Well, sure, I mean, like, it goes back into your deck, but, like... But, like, especially, it's really obnoxious because you get things like, oh, you just equipped it, and then, oh, look, his turn is next, and nope, it's gone.
I mean, you know, it's a thing, but, like, it doesn't... Like, it doesn't sound bullshit, it just sounds incredibly rude.
Now, see, the bullshit thing is that because he's constantly healing himself every time he attacks you, and he's constantly destroying your weapons, it makes your damage output just considerably fall.
I I mean, yeah, like, you know, there's no way around this. Like, it's rude, it's spicy, but also like it seems like it's not like it doesn't seem to me like bullshit. It just seems like standard super boss shit.
Come forward.
Honestly, the biggest danger with Wiseman is that when he uses Illusory Chaos, obviously it knocks everybody down. If you're already queued up, like you probably are, when you get back up, all of your guys will immediately get back in the turn queue. So then they will all take their turns, having just lost, like, 1,200 HP. And then it will be Wiseman's turn again. And you'll probably get chaosed again, and you'll probably die.
Yeah, spicy. I mean, I'm sure there's ways this can go disastrously wrong. I'm just saying, like, I don't immediately hate the theory. Sometimes I immediately hate the theory. Not this time. Also, I'm gonna ask a question I'm afraid that I already know the answer to, but if you lose this, you have to do the dragon again?
You do not. However, once you beat the dragon, you are locked into this fight. Like, you cannot leave.
Oh, that's kind of awful.
So you either beat both of them, or you fuck off and you go away.
I mean, I guess you can at least reload and not do that, then you have to come back and do this. So, like, that's not that awful.
Our reward for doing all of this is that we get Gilo's level 4 special, their equivalent of Godling's Rapture, which also has a 4 special combo that just does absolutely mindfuck amounts of damage.
Finally be at peace now.
A good time, especially if you have that and use that for future stuff, relative to not having it.
I think so. I'm sure they are.
So, like, yeah, we're just around here now.
Yep, that's it.
So, like, okay, so yeah, we stopped the one thing, and now we stop the other thing. Like, what's going on? Like, was this a thing that had always happened, and we just came back and like actually saw it happen? Because like, this, what is the metaphysics here? Are we time traveling? Are we fucking with history? What? I feel like this should go commented on by someone.
Like I said, the game is intentionally cagey about it. It's mentioned several times that nobody actually knows what happens to Wiseman, so it technically doesn't matter which one it is.
I guess, like, you can write around not having to specify stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff that's like, that leaves room for interpretation. I mean, a good story should have a lot of room for interpretation. But, like, you've got to have some level of caution using that kind of stuff in the story. And, like, my immediate suspicion is that these writers in this story are probably not going to be the people who are that great at having a story with a lot of room for interpretation. It's just the little fear that I have. I regret to inform you that this game may or may not actually be literary.
I can't believe that you would doubt in the writing chops of the team that has so far brought you this game.